Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for K-On! Season 2, episodes 19 and 20. Last time on K-On! We of course watched episodes 17 and 18. In 17, our girls lost the use of their classroom for a little while and ended up going around exploring some other stuff, and Yui kind of lost Ui for a little bit. Had to try and fill those shoes, and it's not gonna happen. Yui just doesn't have that. And in episode 18, our girls were preparing to star in the class play. At least Ritsu and Mio were, as Juliet and Romeo, respectively. And of course, the roles would work better the other way, but that's okay because it's more fun this way. Yui's gonna be a tree, and I assume she'll be very good at it. She's definitely practicing. Just casually T-posing in the classroom. Yeah, so that's going on, and then I think that the girls are also doing a performance for the festival thingy, whatever. So that's a lot on their plates. And I think it was hinted, I just remember this in the back of my head, I think it was hinted that we would be seeing some part of the play coming up. Cool. So Mio's fan club could come into play here. Could get some really goofy stuff up on stage. We usually do. And I don't know what else to expect. I really don't know. But I'm kind of excited because this is K-On! And it's always fun. So let's get into episode 19 without much further hullabaloo. I've got it up. It's 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. Picture version with the video up there is in the description down there. Timer-based version on YouTube is what you're watching right now. It'll have discussion at the end, BB timer at the beginning for syncing up with your own version if you want to do that, and that'll go right here. Where are we? Oh, there's Azusa and June. Really interesting. All right, let's kick it off. Indeed. Hmm. Hmm. Romeo and Juliet. All right. Making props and backgrounds. You don't eat your hand, Mio. No. Oh. Oh. Did she sleep through her alarm? Oh, Ui's helping? Oh, of course she is. Yeah. Sawa-chan, you okay? Oh man, those dark circles. Looks like me sometimes. Oh man, here we go. Oh, is this gonna go off without a hitch, or is this gonna be real embarrassing? Am I gonna have that secondhand embarrassment come back? Oh man. Mia doesn't nod. Mhm. Standing room only, maybe. Yeah, she's still worried about the actual performance. They care. No, Oz said they care. All right. I'll pray with you, Oz. Yeah, it could just be background. Mm. That's a weird translation. Keep it together. Oh no. Don't sneeze, you. A little bit. So far. She is pulling through. Mission Impossible behind the scenes. Oh, that would work. Oh. Okay, let's go. What? Just sweating. Oh, thank God. You're a bush. Okay, that works. The tree. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How heavy is it? Okay, they can move it without much problem. She's still a tree. No. We build to the classic tragedy. Poison and then kiss from your lips. Oh, Not quite. Great success. Oh, awesome. Azusa alone. Symbol of the bond. Same goes for the concert, though. Oh, awesome. But staying up the night before the performance doesn't seem like the best move. Oh no, Sawa-chan. Snacks from Ui? Nice. Big shock. Thanks, Nodoka. Nope. Just a little break. Hmm. Sounds fun. Oh, probably a little bit. Huh? Cattle mutilation? What the fuck? I don't get that. She did. That was it. Turning weird. Oh, Mio, you haven't been paying attention. Thank goodness. Good night, Moogie. Laza said beat the last one up. Okay. let's get the preview. Lots of fun. So the play went a lot better than I expected. I was kind of waiting for something to go horribly wrong, but it didn't. It was just the gravestone thing, and then they managed to fix it. Cool. Okay. So the first thing that I found really cool about this episode was actually the first thing in this episode, and that is the perspective from which we start. Usually we start from a character's perspective, one of the girls, or just on a group of them doing something like that. This time, I would say that we start from this guy's perspective. We start from the shopkeeper, the clerk, from his POV, as he welcomes people into the store, and then notices two slightly oddly dressed girls come in, who we of course recognize, but he doesn't. And they discuss about the tea and stuff, and he gets kind of lost in it for a moment, and is surprised when he's shaken out of his little zone out. This is kind of cool and cute. And then we jump like straight into bam. And then as the OP happens, we switch back to their perspective. So we know that they're going and buying something for the festival and coming back. This is such a great way to set the scene. And from outside, and then what this allows them to do is walk through the entire festival with the camera following them. And that leads Azusa to see this, which leads us into her sort of worry about it over the course of the episode that the other girls aren't paying enough attention to the concert because they've got this big play to deal with, and that seems totally reasonable as a worry, especially for Azusa, the character who's often been worried about how much they're practicing. That's cool. I don't know. I feel like throughout this episode I was waiting for a bigger punchline than there was. Like I really thought something would go terribly wrong, either with the play or with the setup that we got, that Sawa-chan has been working like way too hard to get a bunch of costumes for a bunch of reasons and a bunch of people. So I was expecting like maybe the ending of this episode we would see she's got horrible looking costumes or something. I don't know. But everything seems to be going well, except for the cattle mutilation thing. Also, there was a joke about cattle in here regarding Mio, and I don't get it. It seems to be some kind of wordplay or something that I just flies right over my head. So if anybody knows what that joke was supposed to be and feels like explaining a joke and probably ruining it in the process, please feel free. Other than that, this is just sort of sweet and cute. And also, like, this is another sort of camp out situation, it's sort of a sleepover, and that's kind of fun. When they did that for the class trip, Azusa couldn't be there, and now she can. That's kind of cute. And then she ends up sleeping in the latest of all of them. Also, I love this image of each of them as like a giant Cheeto. Giant Cheeto with K-On! Girl faces. It's hilarious and super cute. Everyone's turning weird. No, Mio, they already were. Okay, this was fun. Let's watch episode 20. It's up at 0 seconds. Picture in picture in the description. Beep beep timer for this one. Oh no. What did they draw on her? Once again, all right. School festival encore. Hey. Whoa. Animation geek senses tingle. Let's timestamp it. It's like 3 minutes ish. Jesus, that was 2 years ago? Yeah. the highlight. Oh wow, we got a fan club. Sawa-chan made extra shirts, eh? It's like you got merch. Mm-hmm. Praise me more. Oh. Yeah, a little past close. They really nailed the feeling of being not in the direct path of the amps and speakers. We're focusing a lot on those chords. Gonna guess that that's set up. Such a goofy song. Awesome. Top tier MC. And then we had Yui's the tree. Yui recite a line. They changed the translation that time. Or she flubbed the line. let's keep it moving. That's where the fun comes from, though. Huh? Nice. So who was that coming in? Maybe a parent? Trying to be serious. Ah. She wasn't prompted to do that. The details on the mic bumps are really good. Oh, okay. This is great. Yui's goofiness pulling each of them out. A little bit stiff for you, Ritsu. Aww, each of them chimes in. Aww. All right, Yui, let's go. Hmm? Just I sweat. Just a little bit. Aww. Wow. All right, this was an interesting episode, and I had to check a couple of times to make sure that I hadn't like screwed up the number of episodes, uh, because I would have been. Let me phrase this a different way. About about half of anime don't have a finale as satisfying as this episode. This episode, if it were, would have been an extremely satisfying finale. But it's not the finale. There are 4 more numbered episodes, right? Let me check again. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 more numbered episodes. And then there are 3 specials and the movie. And yes, we're going to watch all of that. But what? Like, this isn't a bad thing. But I feel like we had a solid wrap up here. Like, this could have served as an excellent finale. The number of old jokes that we rehash and old memories that we bring up. Yui's wonderful emceeing as she, well, over the course of her emceeing stuff, she pulls all the other characters out and shines the spotlight on each of them. I don't know what I think about it, but I really like this scene where Ritsu steps up to the mic and then has to tippy toe because Mio's a bit taller than she is. I think that's a cute little touch. So I was thinking that this character might be important. Potentially a relative or a parent of Azusa or Mio given the hair color, but it hasn't been brought up, so I don't know. Everyone seems to be here. This feels like a finale. Oh, that's such a cool cut. And then, saying thank you to all of the things that they've learned the importance of. And she sings You and I, that song that's been set up. And there's this powerful energy in the room. And the sound design is great, which I think I mentioned. And we have this sort of beautiful moment here. Where they're thinking about what to do next, but there's this undercurrent of a bit of sadness because we know that the main core 4 are moving on. Pico Bean. As they all kind of cry and laugh together and fall asleep in the sun. This was so good. All right, I wrote down a timestamp. It's not super important or anything, but this scene where they run down the stairs is interesting. We don't continue to follow them. We then flip over to the window and cut to white or fade to white. Yeah. And then into the concert hall. That's pretty cool. Man, it's crazy to think that 2 years have passed since the first time that they performed at one of these school festivals. It's kind of awesome. Every character kind of gets a chance to shine. This is so interesting because like it really does feel to me like this could be a finale. Uh Anybody know the story behind that? Like am I are my anime watcher senses tingling and this was intended to be the finale and then they got 4 more episodes somehow? Like, huh? So weird. Like I would be happy if this were the finale because it wraps things up so nicely, I think. And of course it's super open-ended because they're going to go off and do their own things, but that's okay. We don't need to know about that. Our focus is on this high school experience and the growth of this group dynamic. We don't need to see it fall apart or see them go their own directions. We don't need those questions answered. Interesting. Well, either way, a really fun pair of episodes. I definitely liked this one over the last one. I like 20 better than 19 because I don't know, it's got that oomph of chaos. It's got some wholesomes and some funnies and some goofies and some Yui. It's perfect. Cool. So this performance is over. Then it'll be the Christmas party and winter stuff again. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go from here. So, time to wrap it up for me. I've been Teeaboo. This has been K-On! Season 2. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope that you'll leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you've got any information on why this felt like a finale, that would be cool. Anyway, I hope to catch you next week in the next one. Peace.